Hey friends, welcome back to the HazardCraft channel. It's been a while, and today's video I'm going to be showing off kind of a fun little idea I had, which is discussing the not well-known fact. It's more of a thing we do behind the scenes that some people know about, other people don't. But that is, HazardCraft has never repeated a single UHC theme once. Every UHC is different. We always have a new theme, and we take a lot of pride in that deep in our hearts. And this video is going to be showing off every single theme we have done, as well as at the end here, we're going to be showing off the new UHC theme for Season 13, which is coming out this month. And that's pretty hype. So first things first, Season 1 was very basic. It was very basic, since I cannot speak properly. It was FFA, and it was a pretty simple start to this journey that has been our group, and this journey that has been HazardCraft. Season 1.5, we did Cornucopia FFA, where it was, again, a free-for-all, except there was a chest at mid, and the first person to get to it got some pretty good items. I was the first person to get to it. I still lost, even though I had those items anyway. Yeah, it was kind of pathetic. Season 2, we had 20 heart teams, and the way that one worked is you could either have a team of 2, so you and your friend, and both you had 10 hearts, or you could go solo, and you were given 10 extra hearts, so that every team, quote-unquote, had 20 hearts, whether you were solo or whether you teamed up with someone. Season 2.5 was random found teams of 2, so everyone was spawned separately, individually, and the first person you found in the game was your teammate. And that was a fun one. Kind of sad that I never got to upload that one. Season 3 was Diamond List FFA, so there was no diamonds in the game, no one could get enchants. The best gear you could get was iron armor, and that was a very fun season. I honestly look back on these opening seasons as the OG HazardCraft squad, where it was the same 6 people. We didn't even have double-digit members. We had, I think 7 members, 8 members total, and the same 6 people played in every UHC. Obviously, where we're at right now, which is 20 plus members and 12 seasons down the line, is much better. But the OG seasons were still pretty fun. They were still something I look back on with a warm heart. Season 4, however, was our first season with a pretty big group. This is the first season we had 10 people in the group, even though only 8 people played. And this was a red versus blue solo spawn, so everyone was split up into one of 2 teams, red or blue, and you spawned separately, so you had to go find your teammates in the world, like Season 2.5. Season 5 was a Halloween-themed teams of 2. And that was fun. The intro music was Halloween themed. The skins were Halloween themed. It was pretty cool. Season 6 was Blind Date. That was a scenario I made up, which is you spent all of episode 1 alone, and then episode 2 you got teleported to a random teammate that was your date. And either you could get teleported to someone or they got teleported to you, depending on how the randomizer worked. And that's the only season that we have came up with the idea technically on our own. All the rest of these seasons were taken either directly or as inspirations from other UHC groups. This one I made up entirely by myself, so this is the only one we can say was fully ours. We take full credit for Season 6. No one else inspired it. This is all our work. No one else deserves credit, just HazardCraft. Season 7, we had FFA with Nether turned on. It's the only season Nether was allowed, other than Season 1, even though in Season 1 no one went to the Nether, so that didn't really matter. However, in Season 7 it was encouraged that you go to the Nether, and a lot of people did. So Season 7 was basically a Nether game. Season 8 was Disguised FFA, where everyone was a Steve skin, and you couldn't tell who people were because their name tags were turned off. That made this season interesting because people weren't sure who they were fighting when they were fighting them, and it was a pretty hectic and crazy time. Season 9 was Nuzlocke FFA, aka Pokemon UHC. And that was a free-for-all game. Each individual person was a specific Pokemon type, and they had different perks and items depending on their type. And we definitely want to do another Pokemon UHC here in the future. We're going to do one. It was going to be Season 12, however, it had to be scrapped because someone cheated. Season 10 is All-Stars FFA. I do remember that one. That one was uploaded to my channel. And Season 10, we brought the best of the best players back in a free-for-all game. And that ended with a little bit of controversy that I won't go into right now, but definitely a fun game regardless. Season 11 was our only non-1.8 game. We play all of these UHCs in a 1.8 theme, because we like 1.8 PvP much better than whatever they're trying to call PvP now. It's a poor excuse for PvP in my opinion, but some people like 1.10, 1.11 PvP, so we did a season of 1.10 PvP in teams of 2 as the theme. Season 12, the most recent season, was Red versus Blue Solo Spawn Disguised. It was a mixture of 3 different themes we've done in the past, all combined, so it was Red versus Blue, meaning there's 2 teams. Solo Spawn, meaning everyone spawns separately, you have to find your teammates. And Disguised, meaning everyone looks the same. And the way you could tell if people were your teammates or not were by colored fireworks you'd have to light off when finding people. It was definitely our most hectic season, and one of our most fun seasons, I will say. So, next season, which is coming out in a couple weeks, probably 2 weeks max, is Season 13, which is going to be Best Friends Teams of 2. And I can't say much about it, just know I'm looking very much so forward to it, as well as the rest of the group, and it'll finally kind of kick back into gear what we want HazardCraft to be. SMP is coming back this summer, UHC is going to be coming back roughly every month, and we'll finally be a group again after taking a little bit of a hiatus, which we do apologize about. However, that's pretty much it. Those are all 12 of the HazardCraft seasons past, and the new HazardCraft season to come. So, we do hope you all enjoy. We do hope you all look forward to the future of HazardCraft as a group, as we are definitely looking forward to making us a formal group again, and making us an active group again, and to brighter futures. Until then, have a lovely day. I will try to as well. And peace.